closed wide in Chobham tonight, not a sidestep to be seen. A country in isolation, and it looks like we're a team. Emotions growing like a swirling storm inside.
Good afternoon. A very wet and windy day. Saturday's game for the Chobham Threes, the Crusaders, was against Lightwater away. A very close game with the score 21-17 in the end. Could have gone on to win it at the end. We were camped in their try line, just couldn't get over some stubborn defence by Lightwater and a very slippery ball, which made it very difficult today. But I think a hugely successful day. Seeing a lot of experienced players, some players with first team caps, some with more caps like Jimmy Heslop than other people, playing with a lot of the Colts coming through in the age group, and I think they shone, and it was a pleasure to watch. Chris, coming to you first. How today's game, and what was it like seeing the Colts step up?
The game itself was definitely one for the purists. Plenty of scrums, plenty of line-outs, plenty of mauls and stop-start, but brilliant to see the blend of players that we had out there today. Young man here, Noxie, with hundreds and thousands of games under his belt, and young Jack there that's in single figures still. So to have the squad that we had there today was so exciting and brilliant to see, and it shows where we are as a group and as a club. People stepping up, I'll play, who's around, I'll fancy it, I'll change plans, and I'll make myself available. So it's exactly what we want from players. And rugby aside, it was brilliant to see 20, 21 blokes out there give it their all for the badge, and not only for us, but go and play for Lightwater as well. Put their hands up. Noxie went and played for them. Gadsby did. Stephen did as well. And without any fuss, just I'll go and play for the good of the game. So,
and they played well.
Yeah, brilliant.
Annoyingly,
it's unbelievable. If I'm still running like Noxie here at his age, then I'll be a happy man. And with the left foot like he had as well.
Yeah, the kick and chase was something special. Actually, I say chase. Maybe a few years ago there would have been a chase on it, but a lovely kick anyway. I think if you look back at first team, second team, especially like debuts in the first team over the last 2 years, so many Colts, so many young players coming through have made that step up. And I think there's just this conveyor belt from Colts into seniors through progression up to first team. And one of the things, we'll speak here from Jack in a bit, but one of the things is that it just makes it a clean entry into seniors, and they know what's going on, they know the style of rugby, they know how to play, what needs to be done. I think a lot is down to your coaching and Kenar's coaching as well. Yeah,
it's brilliant for us to see that conveyor belt of boys coming through. Certainly within my role, it's by far the most rewarding part of the job. Seeing 9 Colts play today, seeing 2 for the last 2 weeks play for the ones is a huge amount of pride. But not just for me, for people that have been on that journey since they were under 5s, under 8s, and bring them all the way through, the volunteers that have been with them all the way. There's a lot of people and a lot of moving parts that play a small bit in them getting through those age grades and getting into men's rugby, and it's important that those are recognised as well. But it's really pleasing to see. We're nearly into double figures in terms of Colts in the last 3 years, having first team experience, and it only holds the club in a really strong space. So it's wonderful. And the kids love it. They love the atmosphere, the environment that the men's players themselves have created is a really warm and welcoming one for them. I think long are the days where the kids step up and hold pads and get belted for 80 minutes or in a training session. That's no longer the case. So it's really pleasing, and the kids jumping up to the men's are loving it and feel really at home.
Perfect. Tom, you're not one of those Colts.
No, I'm not.
How was today's game? First of all, the game, but also playing alongside the Colts, because it's one of the things, players like yourself, even when I was a Colt, that experience is invaluable for me to understand where men's rugby is different and how I need to adapt, because it's not always faster, but it's a hell of a lot heavier. So how was today?
Today was a great game. It could have gone either way. Both teams just went at it. It was nice and muddy. Ground was soft, which always helps. I think, a big call out to Chris for bringing as many colts through. Us more experienced guys love to see them come through. It makes a huge difference to have, youngsters coming in and actually teaching us stuff. Because we're set in our ways, what we do. We got to chase around, there's nothing worse than front row, you look up and the backs are away over the other side of the field. And these days you're not allowed to amble over because someone's going to shout at you. So you've got to move. But hats off to them, especially the debutants. That was a hard physical game, and it would be easy to get caught in the headlamps if they weren't careful. But they went at it, and again, the same as Chris said, the older, more experienced players are there to help look after them, because we know if they don't come through, we don't have a game. And we don't have a team, we don't have a club. So we got to do everything we can, and hats off to them. They were brilliant today.
Yeah. I'll find the hole, but I'll put you through and you can run 17 metres and do it.
That's it.
Jack, you've come into seniors. You look very, very comfortable. So congratulations. First of all, how was today's game for you?
I enjoyed it. It was a bit slipping. Obviously, the ball was wet. Couldn't try to get it out. But overall, I think it was quite good.
And a little try as well. A little step and go was quite nice.
Yeah, that was nice to get a try for the badge, get us going. 1-0, 1-0, 5-0. But overall enjoyed it.
Yeah, no, you played really well, and it's not the first time we've seen this, and definitely not the last time. What it's been like for you stepping up from Colts into seniors, because it's very daunting. I've been there. I'm sure Tom was there back in 19. Well, you were there when he picked the ball up at rugby school. It was daunting stepping into seniors. So, what has that transition been like? Has it been easy? Has it been difficult? How has it been?
When I first played my first seniors game, it was difficult. I didn't really feel comfortable, but after the second game, everyone knows who I am, and it's all good. Everyone gets on, and it's all the same way of rugby as it is in the Colts. It's just got to get in there, get stuck in, and not be scared of anyone. Yeah,
especially when they're bigger. It can be a bit daunting, but no, you did really well today. Put your head in some places that I wouldn't put my head in, that's for sure. But you enjoyed it, though. That's the best thing.
Very much.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, guys. Obviously not the result we wanted, but I think the results for these kind of teams, the Devils team, as we used to call it, where you have the experienced old boys and the youngsters coming through, is the result is getting boys out there, getting them blooded, and extending their senior input and games in the future. So, awesome work. Excited for return fixtures. First team away at Andover next Saturday. I'm sure Twos have got a game. I'm not sure where, but home to Roslyn Park. So a nice, easy one for the lads. That's good. But thank you so much. Well done today, and we'll see you next week.
Always let them in, always let them see. Be that mustache you always wanted to be. Do not conceal, no, no, no. Put your emotions on show. Let it grow, let it grow. Can't hold the stubble back anymore. Let it grow, let it grow. Turn away and open the door. I don't care what people are going to say. Let them all rage on. The itch never bothered me anyway. It's funny how some distance makes every task seem small, and the fears the ones control me can't get to my bros at all. It's time to see what I can do, speaking to my bros and then break through.
Right, they'll never know that you guys were on the bench. You can come down now.